Whoosh. Welcome to this brand new episode of me going over the alternate versions of people that I dream of. What I mean by that is basically because I usually have these weird dreams, like me in an alternate timeline stuff, in an alternate universe of the multiverse thing. It's basically, if you guys don't want to watch this, I understand. Go watch something else. Or watch the 2 videos that I did post of today. And yeah. So, without further ado, of today, let's kick things off with an alternate version. I'm saying alternate version, basically like, of yours truly, myself. This alternate version of myself is there's a variety of people that have that could be having gender bent versions of themselves in one universe, but in the next universe they could be craziest stuff. But in this alternate universe that I'm gonna go over, or this handsome man right here, is Chazz. It's basically, that's his birth name, is Chazz. Compared to me. Because his parents are confusing people. I'm saying his parents are confusing people. They basically, instead of saying normal way, they just say it weirdly. So, yeah. So, but this guy right here, he was born with our rarest power. Because I know he's an alternate version, in the metaverse thing. But, yeah. But Zuko, or not Zuko, I keep saying that, sorry. Since after last video that I did, I just kept saying Zuko. But, yeah. So, let me turn down the thing. There we go. No. So, yeah. So, this alternate version of myself, he came from an alternate universe where, you know how, or let me explain it way better. And what I'm trying to say. You know how Ben 10 has different, alternates? Hold on, Ben 10 alternates? Yeah. You know how all of there's a lot of, alternate versions? Well, the one that I'm talking about in this video, he goes by his hero name, Infinity Lord. Or Infinity Lord is basically an alternate version of myself, but he was born with powers of infinity and 0. So, yeah. He basically can do anything he wants. If he loves someone like Himigo Toga, he could jump right into, like, through the TV and straight up ask her himself. Or like, he's basically like Thanos, but instead of doing stuff evil, like demonic stuff, he becomes a pro hero. Yeah. Like good people. But this is he has split personality thing. You see him, or this is his infinity form, and the other alternate one is Zero. So basically, he has both sides are equivalent to, yeah. Well, yeah. Similar to what Ben and alternate versions of him. Like Ben 23 is a alternate version of Ben 10. Or Ben Zorro, or the negative Ben, and all the other alternate versions. The bad Ben, and yeah. Well, him, he has this, like, when things get too tough, he used his Zero to, like, deal with incoming attacks, because that's what Zero does. And the Infinity just, like, can use, like, kind of like the Infinity Gauntlet, but without, like, the stones. He can bend reality at his will. So, yeah. And he's a custom character. He's also an alternate version of me. So, and he came from, because you know how Spider-Verse and Ben 10, or, yeah, Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse movies, where they have all the alternate versions of Spider-Man, and like in the Spider-Verse thing. Well, sometimes I've been into, like, you never heard of Chazz in the Chazzy-verse thing? Like, metaverse? Well, there's me in real life, and then there's me in an alternate timeline. And he's basically, yeah. So, and earlier today, yesterday, I put up a poll of who would win between the Mask, Zuko, the one that has the powers from the last video that I did, with the power, or against my Infinity Lord version of myself. Basically, what I mean is, basically, he's an alternate version of me. And, yeah. So, basically, what I mean is that so both sides of him is like one's yin, one's yang, good and evil. But they care about each other's. Yeah. So, yeah. And he does fly and does all that stuff. And, yeah. If you guys want me to, like, create him in Lego form, like Lego supervillains, let me know in the comments below. But, yeah, this is what Infinity Lord version of myself looks like. Inside, like, okay? And he has no, like, villains. He has no threats against him. Like, basically no villains. He just does, like, good deeds and not bad ones. Like what Spider-Man and, like, Captain America, all of them have their bad versions of, or no, their, let me be political correct. You know how, like, Hulk created Abomination? And because of the, like, people are trying to fight each other's, well, yeah. Like, Captain America versus his, the, like, Red Skull and, yeah, Iron Skull or, like, other stuff. Well, Zuko basically, or my character basically has no, like, enemy, like, no equal enemy. Unless they pull his Yang out, then, or his dark counterpart. Because both sides, these are pretty powerful by themselves. One could just absorb everything in the world, and the other can create the entire universe. He's like Blast from One Punch Man, but if he gone all out. Yeah. So, if you guys want me to, like, bring him into My Hero Academia universe, because he can jump right into My Hero Academia universe, because he could jump into any, like, TV show, movies, TV shows, movies, or games, or anything. And no, I am not on like trying to be super rude thing. So, yeah. So basically, he has the entire powers of, or they have the entire powers of, like, the entire Marvel's, DC, and every superhero known to man. So, yeah. So, yeah. Me meaning an alternate version of myself, at first was pretty crazy. I don't know what the alternate versions of myself could do. But man, I'll tell you what. I wish I was in his universe, because that would be quite insane. Me visiting my alternate version of myself is crazy enough. Yeah, so if you guys want me to make a custom enemy for him, like I don't know, make a female version, or I'm saying, like, female version of him as a supervillain, or make a little character that can actually help him, and, or make him fight against Whitebeard from One Piece. That would go well. Just imagine and he has, or I forgot to mention this to all of you. The he has this power is similar to Thanos' snap thing. The like when he snaps, or when Thanos snaps, it's half of the population. Well, Zuko's or my characters, like when he snaps, like he points and then snaps his fingers. All of the alternate versions of him, or no, not him, but the person that he points to, all of the alternate versions of him, the person that he points to, and the will be wiped from existence. Like imagine, what's a good example of history stuff? The guy that executed the one of the presidents in the booth. I believe it's George Washington, I think. Let's see. George Washington.
According to Wikipedia, George Washington was an...
No. I'm trying to find a stupid image. Hold on. Let me get rid of that. So, I think Clay Aiken. No, not that guy. The past presidents thing. It was trying to find. Oh, here it is. This one. The guy that the villain, or no, because the guy, or my alternate version, he actually did save the president from the getting killed by or getting assassinated thing. He basically saved him from getting assassinated. How does he do that? Well, because one of his powers, my character or my alternate version, had a power to go back in time, and he stamps his fingers at the guy that was about to execute him. And yeah, time changed so fast. Yeah. So basically no one was... Yeah. So he stayed alive. He did, walk over. After the show, he was like, "Nice to meet you, Mr. President." The guy, as the guy's clothes were still, he dropped his wallet before. So he picks it up. It's by this guy that was trying to assassinate you. So the time changed. Timeline changed. Because my alternate version of myself in that alternate universe version had the multiverse snap. What it does is basically once the user snaps his fingers while pointing, whoever it points at will get erased from one, or like from the universe thing, but it will also erase the every alternate version of that specific person. Yeah. Just to think about, like, if he points at, like, someone that is a upset thing, or robbers, or thieves, you could, instead of executing them, just use him to snap his fingers and bam. And alternate versions of him, all of them, will be wiped from existence. Yeah. That's how powerful he really is. No matter, like, and rest of the people that were voting, the other one, the mask, Zuko, I forget his name. The mask guy. Well, the guy, or so my guy could easily snap hit points right at the guy and snaps his fingers, and the mask guy will be out of existence, like snapped right out. Like, peace out, y'all, peace. Yeah. So yeah, if you guys want me to do something like him in the next video or next what if, please let me know down in the comments below. And have a good night or day, depends on the time zones. And yeah, plus, yeah, and yeah, so plus, if you guys want me to add him in a story of like superheroes, like, or my own version of comics, and he's worthy enough to even wield Mjolnir, but he doesn't need like the Thor's hammer because he's already too strong enough. He actually, in that alternate version, there was a Hulk, like from Marvel's, like a real life version of it, was attacking the city, but he took care of it in about 2 seconds. So yeah, so peace out, y'all, peace.